a very complicated tunnel system. So far, there are reports that have contradicted these claims and saying one or two tunnels don't make it really the headquarters of the Hamas. Is there any specific information that you can tell us from the precise and targeted operation at the Al Shifa hospital compound so far that you can reveal to the world?
Indeed, we have revealed several access points of tunnels. And of course, where there is an access point, there is a tunnel. And this is just a couple of the examples that we found in over 500 tunnel access points that we found since the beginning of this operation, since the war erupted on the 7th of October, when Hamas came into our houses and butchered Israeli families, mothers, children, and abducted 240 other Israeli and foreign nationals. So from our point of view, from our question, we are still, we're just now 48 hours into this operation around Shifa. We're still scratching the surface of the operation, but we are determined to dismantle it and make sure that Hamas can never use these tools of terror against us again.
While the IDF has issued a notification to civilians to vacate the hospitals, the forces have also indicated that there are still some civilians present inside. Since the IDF has taken command of the premises now, what can you tell us about the account of how many hospital staff and how many civilians are still on the compound?
So that we've, over the last 3 weeks, been encouraging people to leave this area. And before the ground operation began some 2 weeks ago, we had around 30,000 people in the premises of the hospital, And we are aware now of about 1,000 people, which includes patients, staff, and people taking refuge on the compound. Indeed, it is a dire situation, and that is why yesterday the IDF brought water supplies, food supplies, and also medical supplies to the hospital. We've also, in the day beforehand, we brought incubators that we are aware that they've been using them in the hospital. So yes, when we came into the Shifa compound, we had two main goals. First of all, distinguish between the civilians and hunt out the terrorists. So the distinguishing actually means that we made sure that they keep away from the windows. We instructed the administrative staff of the hospital to keep people away from the windows and make sure that they are not involved and that they are in the different wards that they need to be in. And on the other hand, we conducted our operations revealing the extent of the ammunition, the weapons, the mortar bombs, the RPGs, the communications and technology capabilities that they have. So yes, the operation is two-pronged in that sense, where we need to distinguish between the civilians, but enable the ongoing operations to counter Hamas's command and control capabilities from the Shifa compound.
Lieutenant Colonel Lerner, does this really mean that Palestinian health officials have been lying about the existence of military equipment in the hospital premises?
Well, we've shown the extensive amount of the different types of munitions that we found, whether it's AK-47s or it's RPGs or it's a truck like the trucks that penetrated into Israel on the 7th of October, parked full of explosives and munitions and weaponry in the compound of the hospital. I'm not aware of any hospitals that have to have that type of munition in their parking spaces. So I would say that, I want to give the benefit of the doubt to the hospital staff. Unfortunately, it is the Hamas Ministry of Health. Everything there is cleared, approved for publication, or censored through the Hamas government, the Hamas propaganda machine. So even if they were good intentioned, they couldn't say the truth. And now we are showing the world the truth. The truth is very clear. Hamas lies, they butcher babies in their bedrooms. Why wouldn't they lie about parking a truck full of explosives or using terror tunnels beneath the hospital as in order to attack us? So yes, Hamas lies.
Well.